on, whistle one. Nope. Callum, what do you want to do? You want to kick off? Yep, which way you want to go?
Welcome to Allen Park. I'm Mark Thompson, your
go.
commentator for the afternoon. And this afternoon, Associates
Stay as we are, goal kicking off.
take on Kalamunda. This is in fact the Colts clash for the afternoon. 3 games in total. And it looks like the Associates will kick off. Thanks for joining us. Let's get straight into the coverage. Our first game for the afternoon. This is the Colts about to kick off. McGilvray, Anderson, Lincoln Bell, McKinnon, Kelly, O'Keefe, Edwards, James, Phillips, Tyler Gregory is number 10. Pretorius, Jacobson, Elliot Buzzer, where's the 13? Brossard, Nick Basin, and the subs, McSweeney, Morkel, Byrne, Kalis, Moran, Welsh, Robinson, Waite and Merritt. That brings up the Associates lineup.
Ball was out.
And for Kalamunda under 20s, it's Tapania, Nathan, Matthews, Horn,
Release, Black!
Gorms, Wikara and
13 Black, you're on the
Sugden.
ground. Release. Release,
Braden,
Black!
Kahu, Tyson.
of missed tackles in the middle there.
Still
Again.
Nice
back
run there
advantage,
by
release,
Horn.
go!
Regan Horn with a good run for Kalamunda. The big fella's got it. Tapania. Joshua Tapania. Now, he's all on his lonesome out here, this winger. No, he's not. He's over.
He's over.
Advantage
And
try.
Kalamunda in.
Kalamunda in. Who was that? That was their number...
Number 10 it was. Braden Kahu. Nice try by Braden Kahu, number 10.
About 12 metres in from the touchline, so...
You'll need to get this to bring scores to 7-all. So it's 7-5 with the kick to come. And number 15, Jaden Solomon to take the kick. And yeah, what did you say? About 10 metres in from the
about
touchline.
10 metres in from the touchline, isn't it?
So looking to make the scores equal. Just inside 20 minutes remaining in this first half.
My name's Rose. Manager for reserve
Oh, good.
Kalamunda.
Thank you.
So that's an update Father sent to me this morning.
Okay, thank you.
It's reserve.
Yep. There's the kick. It's coming back straight over the middle.
Oh, nice.
Flags up, 7-all. Nice kick. Jaden Solomon with the kick. So Braden Kahu with the try and Jaden Solomon with the conversion. And the try scorer for
Joshua Pretorius.
was Joshua Pretorius. He scored the try and the kicker was Tyler Gregory.
Yeah.
So 7-all the score.
Okay, we've changed fly half by the looks of things. We've got Tyler Gregory, looks like he's
Play
stepped
on!
out
Ripped
to
out! Play on!
centre. And then we've got a reserve come on, Hayden Bryan, who's number 10.
So Hayden Byrne on the field, is it?
Yes.
Hayden Byrne.
Yeah. Sykes ball.
Out to Byrne. Byrne in turn passes out to Jacobson. Jacobson
Jacobson.
passes out to
To
Brossard.
Joshua.
And he's up the wing. Aiming for the line. He'll get there. Good
Yeah.
run. Nice try. That's a
another
beautiful
one,
try.
Another one for Josh Pretorius, who's number 14.
So makes the score 12 points to 7.
Ooh, with a tricky kick
Yes, he's got the job ahead of him here.
on about the 5 yards in from touch, isn't it? Okay, we've got a few subs have come in here by the looks of things.
So who's on the field?
So we've got Hayden Bryan's come in, and it looks like
On the
we've
fly.
got Elliot Buzzer is off. And I see we've got Michael Kalis has come in, and I'm not sure who's gone off.
Air raid.
So the kick to come now, it's it's number 10. Now you just mentioned his name. Who's the number 10? Tyler Gregory's wearing the 24 now.
So
who's-
we've got Hayden Bryan.
Hayden Byrne.
Yeah.
Hayden Byrne with the kick. He's got the job ahead of him here. There's the kick. And I think he's drifted it across the top, missed.
Yeah.
Flags are down.
Yeah, he's had the distance, didn't he? Just drifted across to the left. Not much
Yeah.
breeze to talk about, so there's no excuse for the breeze taking it
No,
across.
that's it. That's it. So 12 points to 7 in favour of the Associates. Good start. 16 minutes, just 16 and a half minutes remaining in this first half.
So it looks like we've got a change in the forwards as well.
Now a nice kick off. Sends it down to the 22. Now he's offside. There's a penalty.
In an offside position.
Yes, he didn't mean to pick it up. It just fell straight into his arms.
Yeah, he's
Bailey
a lock.
Robinson.
He's a lock.
Yeah, there wasn't much he could do. The ball just fell straight into his lap and he was offside. So Jaden Solomon, kick for touch, sends the ball up to the 10 metre.
So it looks like Manish Kelly has dropped out,
Give you time. Give you
has
time.
been subbed, and
Give you
we've
time.
got Michael Kalis has come in. He's probably gone into 8, and Charlie James has gone into lock, I think.
And that's for the
No ball, guys,
Associates.
no ball.
For associates, yeah.
No ball.
Okay, here's the ball about to be brought back in for
Here we are.
Devontae Nathan, number 2. Devontae Nathan, number 2 for Kalamunda. And they're in attack. Falls into the arms of Tapania, number 1 for Kalamunda. He goes to ground. 5 metres out. Kalamunda in attack, looking to atone. They trail 12 points to 7. Out through the back line. Solomon picks it up. He sends it straight out to the winger.
Still playing advantage to
Nice
black.
tackle out wide there.
Can't quite pick up his number. But Kalamunda still with the ball. A few metres out. Associates in defence.
Organising the defence nicely
playing advantage.
up close there. around
Right
the
in
front,
front of the
around
post. Number 5 there. I don't have a name for number 5.
Still advantage.
Nice run.
Forward.
Referee calls forward.
1 white, 1 gold. Release.
So 1 goal.
Where you
Who's
at?
that? Cameron Gilray.
Out to the wing. Number 21. I don't have a 21 on the on
So you
my
got a
sheet.
touchdown. Yeah, you did too.
And the try.
Yeah, what we might need to do is go to that other sheet you just handed us.
That's reserves.
Oh, she's got a reserve.
Yeah, that's
Penalty.
reserves.
Okay.
So it's a try for Kalamunda, and I didn't quite pick up the
1
number.
gold, not releasing.
I didn't get the number. I was looking at my sheet. I think it was.
Was it 21?
It was 21, and we don't have 21 on the sheet, so we don't know who that is. But scores are now 12 all, and the kick to come. Jaden Solomon to take the kick.
From a virtually
10 yards
identical
in.
position to last time. So let's see if he does as well as he did last time.
See if he backs up. Inside 14 minutes remaining in this first half. Scores are currently level, 12 all. And Jaden Solomon with a kick. He landed the first one. Yeah, like you said, it was about the same spot, wasn't it? Directly in front of us. We're at Allen Park. It's the Associates versus Kalamunda. This is our first game for the afternoon. And Rob Waite joins me in the broadcast box. I'm Mark Thompson, if you've just joined us. There's the kick, and he slices that one away to the left. So, scores are level, Rob, 12 all.
12 all it is. Good kick though. He's got a nice action, isn't he?
Yes, he's a nice young kicker, but the boy that just kicked for you, number 10, Hayden Byrne, he's got a lovely kick on him. And he's about to take the kick off here with a drop kick.
As I say, that's our South African import. Oh,
He's the one you were talking about.
You really put the mocker on him there.
I did, didn't I? I
That
did.
was a shocking kickoff.
That's what announcers do.
Yeah.
Kalamunda with the ball on their own 40. Geez, a big fella.
Yeah, nice.
Number 3, that is. That's Leon Matthews for Kalamunda. And Kalamunda with the ball. Out through the back line. On the burst. Big run there. That was Awatea Papuni Tapar. Now it comes out the back line. Kalamunda looking good in the backs. Out to Reece Jennings. He goes to ground. There's the release. He'll bring the ball back into the field.
Oh, nice tackle. Who's that?
And that's
Bailey
Tapane.
Robinson tackling him
Two
nicely,
goals.
nice and low. Yeah, the
Yeah.
ref's not allowing the Sykes boys to controlling the ball really well. Kalamunda in the loose.
Well, the defence there is good. Nice step by this
This
boy.
is Riley.
That's Riley Anderson. He's got a nice step on him.
Yeah,
He
he's
sends the
good
ball
player.
over the halfway line, releases. Kalamunda in attack. Associates, strong defence there, Rob, by the Associates.
Oh, is that Lockie Phillips over the top, trying to get over the top? No, couldn't do anything. Michael Kaler's trying to get over the top. No. They've retained the ball nicely, Kalamunda.
Still, Associates still keeping them on the halfway line. Nice step there by Braden Kahu. Kalamunda with the release. Associates strong in defence, keeping Kalamunda on the halfway, or just inside the halfway of their own half. There's the kick, sends it up the field.
Basson's got that one.
Play on. Play on. You did not call it. I did not hear it. Go. I did not hear you call it.
Byrne, a Up to the 40.
Oh,
Now that was a nasty pass, but ball goes to ground, and Kalamunda will bring the ball back into play.
It might have got a bit interesting if he'd got a decent pass out there, because he was up against the 21 as a forward against a very quick back.
Brossard was ready to, or is it Pretorius? Pretorius was ready to...
ready to put the gas on.
He was ready to head up the field, wasn't he? Now, Devontae Nathan to bring the ball in for Kalamunda. On the 40, that of the Associates. Scores are 12-all. Just over 10 minutes remaining in this first half.
Very even at the moment.
Yeah, she's a very entertaining game at this stage. Kalamunda in attack. Out through the backs. Number 12 with the ball, Reece Jennings. He's had a good game for Kalamunda. Kalamunda in attack.
Good ball retention by Kalamunda there.
Up to the 40. Associates looking at strong defence. Can't quite pick up who's got the ball at this stage, but Kalamunda taking it up to the 22, putting it to the Associates. And they're right on the 22. Regan Horn with the ball.
Nice clean out by Kalamunda number 3 on Hugh Edwards, who was threatening to steal the ball.
Tapania on the 22 for Kalamunda. Associates, strong defence. Joseph Wakara.
Yeah, the Kalamunda boys are really...
Comes out through Jensen for Kalamunda, sends it out to the backs, and the whistle's blown. It's a penalty.
Yeah, the Kalamunda boys are really stopping the Sykes boys getting over that ball. They're cleaning out very nicely, going in low and stopping the attempted steal. They're doing well.
Now they've kicked for touch here. I thought, being in the position they were in, I thought they might have kicked for goals there.
Yeah, it would have given them a little bit of a lead, wouldn't it? But it's nice to see at Colts level that they concentrate on trying to score tries and run the ball, isn't it?
It is. It is.
That's certainly what we focus on as a team. We get a bit upset when we go for penalties.
Now Nathan to bring it in for Kalamunda.
Of course, that might be different when it's finals time.
Well taken there by Horn. It comes out through the backs. Braden Kahu with it, and he sends it out.
Have they held him up, or is he? He's on his knees.
There's the release. Going out through Jensen.
Oh, nice hands from the number 3, isn't it?
That's Devontae. No, that's Leon Matthews.
Yeah, good hands by him.
Yeah, he's a strong, hard hitter. He runs the ball up real strong.
Yeah, it was nice to see him, instead of hitting the ball up, to draw his man and draw an extra defender and then sing it out.
Now Kalamunda in attack. They're only a few yards out. It's number 22 for Kalamunda. That's Riley Anderson.
Yeah.
And a try.
That was to their number 3 again, I think, to
Was
Leon
that
Matthews.
The big fella.
Yeah, I think so.
So Leon Matthews, he's had a good first half so far. And he puts the try in, taking the score to 17 points to 12.
Riley.
Kick to come. Jaden Solomon, 1 from 2 so far this afternoon.
I'm asking you again now.
This is our Colts clash.
Have a chat to your team about their discipline.
Referee laying down the discipline here to number 22, Riley Anderson, the captain.
So Riley's the captain, is he? He's a very good player, Riley Anderson. We've played against him for a long time, right from juniors going up. He's a very talented player.
You were saying that you've had these boys since under 9, most of them.
Most of them, yes. Yeah.
And it's good, because one of the most important things as a coach or as an assistant coach as such, Rob, is a relationship. Kick. And the kick goes straight over the black dot. Well, there's no black dot on the post, but as we say in rugby.
That's a great kick from there. It was about 10 yards in from the touchline.
So that's 2 from 3 for Solomon. And its score is Kalamunda 19, Associates 12. Coming up 6 minutes remaining in this first half of our Colts clash. Referee's called 5 to go, but the clock says 6. And there's the kickoff. Kalamunda on their 22. Sends it up the field.
Now
Back
you're
to
on.
Lockie Phillips. Oh,
Lockie Phillips misses
Oh, no.
it. Picked up by Basson.
pass on.
Back to Phillips. Gets to the halfway, straight up the middle. Nice run.
Still going.
Yeah, he
He's
goes
a
to
slippery
ground.
customer, isn't he?
He's having a good game so far.
Yeah.
Black!
Now there's the release.
You're on your off your feet.
Out through.
13! 13!
Yeah, they're over the 40 associates. Chance to atone here.
Oh, high tackle. Oh. Yeah, that's a little bit harsh on the Kalamunda guys.
He was 10. Play on!
Lockie
Release
Phillips
12,
takes it early.
Release 12.
Takes the tap, sends it up to the 22. Number 2 with it, Anderson.
Play on, went backwards.
Now the ball's
Nice ball
released.
presentation there by
Associates in attack. Jacobson sends it out
to
the
Brossard.
wing. They're on the 22 associates. They want to try before half time. Goes out to O'Keefe. O'Keefe sends it out to, is that number 7, Edwards?
That's Edwards, yeah.
Hugh Edwards.
Black!
Nice attack by the associates. Goes out through Bell. Bell goes to ground. He releases. Associates.
To Lockie Phillips.
Obstruction.
Oh,
Obstruction called. They'll lose possession. And Kalamunda will come up with the ball via a penalty.
oh, that's a shame, isn't it? It's
They were looking good there,
yeah,
Rob.
looking good.
The
Nice structure to
associates.
the attack there.
Kalamunda 19, the associates 12. There's the kick for touch. He gains about 15 metres. Make that a good 20.
Mate, just 5 yards inside the halfway line, and it's their throw.
Kalamunda to bring the ball back into play. Half-time drawing closer. Coming up 3.5 minutes remaining in this first half. Ball about to be brought in via Devontae Nathan. He's the number 2 for Kalamunda. Here's the throw.
Oh, nice steal.
Intercepted, yes. Well taken. Associates
That was
regain the ball.
Ryan O'Keefe.
Out through the back line. That's number 10, that's Byrne. Nice run by Byrne. Out to the winger, Pretorius. Referee.
What's that, a high tackle?
I thought he would have played the advantage.
Yeah,
there.
I would have thought so too.
They had he was quick to blow the whistle.
Riley.
Number 24. That's Tyler Gregory, is it?
That's 20. Yep.
Riley. That's
Kicks
2.
for touch, sends the ball up to about 10 metres out. 19-12. Half-time drawing near, so Associates have a couple of minutes to atone here and bring the scores back to level.
Right, as an assistance coach and specifically involved in the forwards, I'm interested to see, I can say this on commentary because nobody's going to feed it back to the team, but we've got a move that we use here. Well, that's not going to work if they don't throw it in straight.
It's intercepted
Over.
by number 19.
Release,
And I
go,
don't have a
go.
19 on my sheet for Kalamunda. Out through their back line.
A ruckus
Sends
ball,
it up
mate,
to
a
the
ruckus
30.
ball.
Kalamunda with the ball.
Bunnage.
Kalamunda still in attack. He dummies. He's taken to ground there.
Ref's playing advantage again.
Penalty to
Might have been
Kalamunda.
Taking the
offside.
9 and
Oh
not
yeah, you're
bring
not
it.
allowed to touch the 9, are you? Not allowed to touch the 9 until he's got the ball in his hands.
Solomon with a kick for touch. Nice kick.
Nice kick.
Sends it up to the 30.
About a minute left to play by what the ref said.
Can we get both benches back a little bit, please? Can you go down and ask them later on, please? Guys, can we get water bottles back, please, guys?
So Kalamunda to bring the ball back in on the 30. That of the Associates. They're in attack. They lead 19-12. Coming up to a minute left to play in this first half clash of our Colts game this afternoon here at Allen Park.
Oh,
Bunnage.
a bit of an overthrow.
Yes.
Bailey Robinson's got the ball for Sykes.
Back, Black.
There goes
Advantage
Lincoln
over.
Bell. Nice hit up by Lincoln.
Nice run.
Black,
Sends it
take
up to
that
the
roll.
40. Associates in attack. Now, I thought that was a bit early.
Onto the halfback.
Too early.
Yeah.
Oh, the touch,
Play
quick
on,
tap.
He's 10.
Taken there by Phillips, and he's up the field. He's made 20. He kicks. Associates to pick the ball up again.
Knock on both ways.
First knock
First
on.
one by Black. First one by
Ah,
Black.
Kalamunda, first knock on. 30 seconds remaining. He's
Oh.
called half-time.
Called half time. That would have only been our second scrum there. I think we've only had one scrum the
that
whole
one was
half.
fine. But
You
the
haven't
next
seen
one
many.
after,
No.
the Black was a knock
Just
on.
not rugby.
Playing advantage for that.
No.
Gold knocked it on.
No, it does
Come back.
mean that there's very little error, really, isn't it?
Well, it's half-time, Rob, and Kalamunda lead the Associates 19-12, but this is a very even clash. The Kalamunda putting it to the Associates, and the Associates replied, and Associates scored first through Pretorius.
To the half was the ball clear.
He's had 2 tries, Pretorius. He's going really well.
Yeah, so we had a try by
Laws
Sykes and
state.
then a response
They've
by
never been
Kalamunda,
hands-on.
then another try by
Laws state.
Associates, and then a double response by Kalamunda, haven't we?
That's it. And for Kalamunda, Leon Matthews with a try, as well as Braden Kahu. And the other try was number 21. We don't have a name for number 21. So I do apologise. That's beyond our control as commentators. The clubs, for those listening, the clubs do need to supply the announcer with the correct names and that. And well, in this case, the Associates have done that via your assistance.
Did you hear that comment from the ref?
No, I missed it.
He said the trouble with Colts under 20s is they run too much. I think he's a bit puffy.
Yeah, can't keep up with those young boys.
Yeah. Maybe the ref needs to be a bit fitter, huh?
It is a quick game so
Yeah.
far. It's a very entertaining clash.
It is quick, isn't it?
And
The
for
pace,
those-
the pace at which the backs are running at, and the nice straight running that we're seeing from both sides is really a feature, isn't it?
Now, if you've just joined us here at Allen Park, I'm Mark Thompson, joined by Rob Waite from the Associates. Kalamunda are 19, the Associates are 12. It's half time. We're looking forward to 2 more games after this, the reserves, and of course our major clash this afternoon, first grade, of course. Associates versus Kalamunda out here at Allen Park. It's about 20 degrees. You couldn't ask for a better day.
Oh no, absolutely,
glorious.
absolutely
And,
dead still too, not a breath of wind.
And we're out near the ocean, out at Swanbourne. And
We
you grew up around here, did you, Rob?
I have in the last 15 years, yes, yeah.
It's a lovely area.
So
Swanbourne.
we actually live fairly close by, and kids have all played rugby here at Sykes, and they also actually played footy down at Cottesloe. So it's been great for them to grow up in this environment. And in the old days, we used to always go out to. I'm trying to remember the name of the footy fields out in Northbridge. The rugby fields out in Northbridge.
I can't think of them.
Yeah, the big park, and that was always Saturday mornings.
I grew up in rugby league. Rob.
Oh, okay.
I played league, but I played with South Perth and went to Willagee and played state, represented Western Australia. And
So is there much league still in WA?
I don't follow it as much as I did. It's become very popular. It's very big, the league, and but the union is very strong in Western Australia. It always has been.
Yeah. Well, what's great to see is the depth in this club, and I think Kalamunda has particularly good depth as well.
When did the Associates establish? When were you established? When did it start? Do you know?
No, I don't actually.
No?
No, I don't.
But I notice you've got quite a few sponsors over there on the other side of the field. And that's good that local sponsors support these clubs, whether it be whatever sport.
Yeah, no.
And that's very strong, very good to have these strong sponsors.
I do know that one of the sponsors, and I presume I can say it's PS Structures, has been with us for an awfully long time. And that is Kyle Godwin, who has played a couple of games for Wallabies. That's his family's business.
Is that right?
Yeah, so they've had a strong association with
national representative. Good to
a
see.
strong association with rugby for a long time. So it's
and he's a proud member of the Associates, is he?
Yes, he is. I think he's overseas now. Unfortunately, that's what happens with a lot of these talented players who perhaps aren't quite in the Wallabies mix. They end up playing in France and England and Japan, and so.
Now the referee's called them over, Rob.
Oh, did you?
So the associates will be pointing in the southerly direction now of this Allen Park field.
So it'll be Kalamunda. Who's going to kick off?
Now
Yeah, it will be Kalamunda to kick off. won't it?
Who's that playing over on the far side of the field? That's associates
That's associates.
fourth grade, is it?
Yeah, that'll be fourth
And they're
grade.
and who are they taking on?
I think that's Kalamunda as well. I think it's a Kalamunda day.
Oh, it is Kalamunda, is it?
Yeah.
Different Guernseys, I noticed. But anyway, our Colts clash. Kalamunda lead the associates 19-12 at halftime. This is our second half now, getting underway.
Kalamunda to kick off.
Via Solomon sends it up. Beautiful kickoff. Looking to regain the ball, but picked up by the associates.
It's by Lincoln Bell.
Lincoln
Something-
Bell.
Rips it out by Black. Play
Oh,
on.
nice
Now the-
play, Hugh Edwards. He's recovered
it
the
up
ball
to the
beautifully
halfway
and
line.
driving up nicely.
Well, good meters there by associates. Straight away they're in attack. Forward pass.
That one went forward, guys.
Oh, it was a nice solid hit. Nice solid hit by
Yeah, very
the number
good.
14.
Yeah, number 14, was it? It's Awatia Papuni Tapar. And he's actually had a good game.
He's had a fabulous game so far, hasn't he?
Papuni Tapar. And if someone in his family's listening and I'm not pronouncing that surname correctly, I do apologise. But I'll conclude by saying he's having a great game so far.
Wait.
So if it's not right, I'm going to call him Papuni
Have we got
Tapar.
we've got a substitution here, have we? Got
I think
number
they-
20 come
now-
on, and their number
Yep.
11 has gone off.
Now, number 20, I don't have a 20 on my sheet, but Tyson Jones
Yep,
is
got it,
leaving
guys.
the field for Kalamunda.
Yep. Now we're gone.
So as the ref says, this is only the second scrum of the day.
Sorry, guys.
Yes, a game that is normally portrayed by plenty of scrums. It's very little today. It just shows you the speed and calibre of the game so far.
Set.
And here's the feed for Kalamunda.
Wow, that's interesting.
Associates with good push.
Good push.
Kalamunda in attack on the halfway.
Ryan O'Keefe making a good cover tackle there.
Kalamunda with the ball.
Now hold him up.
They're about 30 metres out. They
No,
lead
got to ground
19-12.
nicely.
Out through the backs via Nathan. That's Devontae Nathan with the ball. He releases.
Play on.
Nasty
Down,
pass, but regained through Kahu. Sends it out to Jennings.
He's run really beautifully, Jennings has.
Now Jennings has passed it on to Solomon.
He's made good yards up the outside there, hasn't he? About 10 metres out from the Sykes line.
Kalamunda in attack. Whistle blows. Knock on, I think. So associates.
Just knocked on by 5.
Well, they needed to get the ball there.
Yeah, that's good defence. Must have had a decent tackle and maybe just dislodged the ball slightly. So our third scrum.
Good to see you guys.
Let's see how the Sykes go, how the associate scrum goes in defence as opposed to attack, defending their ball. So it's a big strong pack of Kalamunda there. That front row would possibly outweigh Sykes by a good 20-30 kilos, I would say, if not more.
Now associates to feed the scrum. They're on their own 20 or about 15 metres out of their own try line.
8. Don't slingshot in.
Don't slingshot in, he said.
Yeah,
So he's coming in too hard, eh?
Keep it steady, Black.
yeah. Shane would be bruising. He'd be bruising a couple of locks backsides if he comes in too hard.
He's a big boy. And we're referring to Joshua Tapani, number 1, am I right?
Yeah.
So here's the scrum again. Kalamunda 19, Associates 12. It's been a very entertaining Colts game here. Ball's fed by Associates. Good pushing by Kalamunda. Associates come up with the ball.
Hayden
it's
Bryan
kicked.
with a kick. That's a good solid boot. Oh,
He's found good
That's-
metres.
right up to beyond the halfway.
Yeah, the 40. I think, no, just on the halfway.
Do I see a substitution there? Number 3. Oh no, he's just running up slowly.
Yeah, me, lads.
So the ball will be brought back into play by Devontae Nathan. On the halfway line. Kalamunda the ball back in. They lead 19-12. Here's the throw. They pick the ball up. Out through the back line. Kahu sends it on to, I can't quite pick up his number. Ball's released. And Papuni Tapa goes to ground. Sends it out
on
to
the halfway line.
Kahu again. Out to Solomon.
Goal
Kalamunda in
back,
attack.
roll.
Ball's released. Picked up by Jensen. Jensen releases. Sugden with the pass. Passes it on to Matthews, who goes up the middle. He's got support in Horn. Horn goes to ground, 10 metres out. Kalamunda looking for another try. Associates need to defend.
Beautiful break by Leon Matthews, wasn't it? He bounced a couple of tacklers off and
Yeah, he's a strong forward.
Gold, no
Now, Jennings
penalty.
has gone to ground for Kalamunda and releases. Goes out through the number 5. I don't have a number 5 on my sheet
Release,
for
gold,
Kalamunda,
gold.
but they're in attack. Associates need to defend. They trail by 7 points.
Let's go, Black.
Waiting for the release. There it is. Big Matthews again. He's had a good, strong game, Leon Matthews for Kalamunda.
Now gold, now gold.
Associates defending for dear life. Now, who's this with the big run up?
number
About
2. I
Number
think
2, was it? That was Devontae Nathan out to the wing. Kalamunda in attack. Associates defending strongly.
It's Riley.
Yeah, Riley Anderson.
It's Riley Anderson hitting it up.
He's a good player, Anderson, young Riley Anderson. Kalamunda strong.
He's all right, he's all right.
The defence by the Associates very good at the moment.
Six, move.
He's managed to get himself out of there, number 6.
It'll be a penalty to Kalamunda. And he'll... No, referee stopped him. He was about to take a quick tap, but referee pulled him up. Here's the tap now. Associates, one of your boys yelling hold. They need to hold him out. Now that's Papuni Tapa with it, sends it out to the back line via Jennings. Goes right out wide to Totoki. On to number 21.
Did he go in the corner?
He's already scored a try today, and he just scored another one, number 21. I don't know who that player is. Referee hasn't blown the whistle. There it is. So number 21 with another try, and I do not know who that player is. But he's scored his second try for the afternoon, and that takes the score to 24 points to 12 with a kick to come.
Yes, it looks like it's about 5 yards out from the touchline, so tricky kick again.
He's already had 3 attempts with 2 successful, Jaden Solomon, and I assume he'll take this kick.
Andy having a pair of binos here. That's a
Now, is that, yes it is, it's Solomon to kick. He's right out there. His own bench are in the way. They're a bit close to the field of play, these benches, and the referee did say stipulate in the first half to move the benches back. Now there's the kick.
just a bit short.
And
huh?
it's short, yeah. It went across the face.
Unfortunately they can't move the benches further back because there's a cricket pitch behind there.
Oh,
and
that's what that is it?
Yeah, so we have to try stay off the cricket pitch.
Yeah, it's turf, is it?
It is a turf pitch.
Yeah, they need to look after the turf, don't they? So anyway.
Right, we've got a few changes in the Soaks lineup here. We've got Ollie Welsh has come on. Ollie Welsh is number 23.
Number 23, Ollie Welsh.
Just trying to see who he's replaced.
There's the kick-off there by number 10, that's Byrne. Hayden Byrne. Kalamunda pick it up. They're on there just past their 22, about 30 metres out of their own try line.
Taken back.
Out through the back line. Now they've got a good overlap there.
Went backwards, play on.
Goes out through Kahu, who goes to ground.
Ollie Welsh has got over nicely. I
Moving, goal,
can't
keep
quite
moving,
get it.
keep moving.
Now if Associates can regain the ball here on Kalamunda's 22 and bounce back with a try, It'll look good for them. But
Barnage,
Kalamunda,
gold offside.
very strong at the moment, Rob, against your boys.
Right, we've got Ben Moran has come on at
Gold,
fullback.
midfield, all offside.
Ben Moran has come on at fullback for Nick Basson
That's for the associates.
for Associates. Ollie Walsh has come on for Hugo Brossard.
Oh, Brossard's off, is he? Hugo
Yeah.
Brossard, number 11, off
Tell
the
him.
field.
And we've got my son's come on, number 22, Sam Waite. Not
Tell
sure
him.
who he's replaced yet.
He sends out. He's made a good 20 or
Good
so
swing.
metres there.
Whenever
Yeah,
you
it's a
guys are under pressure,
good
you
boot.
give away
About
penalties.
30 metres he's
Okay.
made. 22 to the half, just short of 30 metres. And the ball will come back into play
Here's the
for
line.
Kalamunda via Devontae
Line to
Nathan.
middle, guys.
Right, we've got Bailey Robinson off and Manish
middle.
Kelly back on. Number 5 back on for number 4.
Manish Kelly
Line
on
to
the
middle.
field, is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Is
So
it-
putting in a little bit of fresh gas in the tank is what they're trying to do. Oops.
Now-
Someone knocked the whole thing over.
Barnage.
Just quickly, how many interchanges are they allowed in the Colts? Is it unlimited? How
We've
many
got
do they
we're allowed to have
Barnage
24 players.
Release, gold.
And
Gold!
we're allowed
You are off your feet.
We're allowed to sub as much as we like, basically.
Now Kalamunda in attack via number
Riley
22.
Anderson.
Yeah, that's Riley Anderson. He's right in the thick of it
He's
today.
busy, isn't he? He's a busy boy.
Big pass. Sends it out to Tapania. Tapania in turn sends it out to the number 5 for Kalamunda. No name for him on my sheet. There's Matthews again. Nice pass.
Oh,
Goes out
big
to
tackle.
Kahu.
Big tackle. Oh, nice tackle, Sam Waite.
Sam Waite, was it, for the associates?
Yeah.
Nice tackle, yes. Here's a good run.
Yeah, well, we've got to go.
Oh, he's through.
No. That's our number 14. Oh, is that?
Papuni to par that was. And
Yeah,
he,
he's beautiful
pa-
run. He broke through a couple of tackles and
he passed it off. I didn't quite see who he passed it to, but Kalamunda are in again. They're now dominating this second half
they certainly are.
after what was a very even clash in the first half. And the score is now 29 points to 12 in favour of Kalamunda over the associates.
And I'd put my money on him getting that kick too. It's almost in front, isn't it?
Give me a chance. This is his 5th attempt for this
Yeah, the
afternoon.
Sykes, a couple of the Sykes boys are just falling off a few of those big tackles, aren't they?
Did you pick up the try scorer, Rob? I didn't get the try
I'm
scorer.
pretty sure it was number 14 again. They're number 14. And
Oh, no, he passed it.
did he pass it?
Yeah, Papuni to pass sent the ball up, and he I think he passed it just prior to touching it down. He's had a great game, Papuni to pass. Now here's the kick for Solomon.
I got a feeling it might have been Riley
Missed
Riley Anderson. Did he miss it?
He missed it.
Oh, I'm
yes.
glad I didn't put any money on then.
Yes. So he's now down to 2 from 5. So it's 29 points to 12. The scoreboard has not been amended. We're 20. There it is. It's been amended now as I speak. Someone must be
mainly
listening.
your tacklers, they're going in, they're not
22 minutes
releasing
in.
the player. They are not giving them the opportunity to place the ball.
Yes, the defence.
So we've also got Liam Morkel on for Hugh Edwards.
Kalamunda with it on their 22.
I'm trying to hold him up. Mikey Kalis is in there holding him up by the looks of things.
29-12 here at Allen Park for our
That's one
Colts
black.
clash. First game for this afternoon. I'm Mark Thompson, joined by Rob Waite, who's the assistant coach for the Associates. And what was a very strong, even first half has certainly played in favour of Kalamunda Colts as they lead 29-12. And they'll be a bit set at training. If the
Yeah,
score's-
that's why I've gone a little bit quiet at the moment. I'm going a bit red in the face here.
Oh, you
And
should
that's
be,
not because it's sunny and warm.
well, you should be proud of your boys. They're a strong club and
Crowd,
they look like a very tight team.
fine.
But the
So-
Kalamunda boys just dominating so far, Rob. And the ball about to be fed.
I'm very, very pleased
Like
with that
Lockie
scrum.
Phillips.
They really...
Goes out through the back line now. That's a night.
Quick backwards, play on.
Number 23 is that. That's Ollie Welsh.
Ollie Walsh, yeah.
He goes to ground. There's the ball. There's the release. Lockie Phillips sends it out to his back line via number 25. That's Liam Morkel, is it?
That's Liam Morkel.
Nice pass. Oh, just loses the ball on the 20. Kalamunda pick it up and send it straight out through their back line.
Oh, nice
And
tackle, Manish Kelly.
Sends it to the
Anderson
ground.
trying to get over the top.
Here's the kick.
Back to
Kalamunda
Kalamunda.
sends it back up the field.
Not out.
Number 20, Ben Moran.
Ben Moran.
He's looking for support. He may have passed that a bit early.
Oh,
Well, he didn't need that. Kalamunda with it. And they've got the overlap too. Associates need to go back and defend now. Ball's over the halfway line. That's about 40 metres out of the try line, that of the Associates.
somebody's coughed the ball up. Lincoln Bell's bringing it, hitting it up nicely. Oh, he's running like a back. Oh, bit of a high tackle there.
Runner Jova. Release, go.
Goes to ground on the
Back,
halfway
no,
line.
Back, no.
Associates with the ball now,
Step
looking
over.
to release.
That's it. That's better. That's better. He's down, release Black. He's down to tackle.
They're over the halfway line with it. There's the release. Good cover defence by, nice pass, good offload. Another good offload. Ollie Welsh goes to ground for the Associates. There's the release. Lockie Phillips with it. Some hard hitting there by Kalamunda.
Push back, push
Defence
back.
is strong. They lead 29 points to 12 here. Coming
Ben
up
Moran
20
hitting it
minutes.
up.
About 15 minutes left to play. Nice offload.
Nice play by Ollie Walsh. Get it up.
Good play here by the Associates. Your boys putting it to Kalamunda. And that's Manish Kelly with it.
Good defence by Kalamunda there, holding him up well.
Lockie Phillips sends it out to the backs. Here we go. Associates with a chance. Creating an overlap. Heading for the line there. Who's that?
That's number 12, Callum Jacobson.
Callum Jacobson with a good run. He goes to ground about 5 metres out. They're in attack. Goes to Kelly. And Kelly's over.
Kelly's over. Nice play. Great passage of play. That would have been probably 15, 16 phases there, wouldn't it?
So that's Manish Kelly.
Manish Kelly.
With a nice try. And that was, good play there by your boys.
Yeah, they retained possession well, and that's what Kalamunda have done very well in the first 20 minutes. They've retained possession beautifully and put Soaks under pressure, and as soon as Soaks have retained a bit of possession, it's gone the other way, which is nice to see. Good rugby.
So that brings the score 29 points to 17 with a kick to come. And if another try goes in for the Associates, I may be assuming here or making an assumption and so forth, but if they do manage to get another try, it's game on.
It is
for
game
the
on,
last,
isn't it?
For the last 7 or so minutes. So
And I think this
10,
is a...
10 or so minutes, should I say. There's the kick. He stabs it, and they looked at each other. I thought it went over, but no.
I think the two judges were looking at each other going, what do you reckon? What do you reckon?
It was
when in doubt.
From here, that looked like it went over, but
It did, didn't it?
no score. So it remains 29 points to 17.
That. Exactly that.
Now
Hey, guys.
he just said to the referee that went over, but both linesmen did not raise their flags, so the referee didn't go with it. So, so there you go.
I guess they're in the best position to see, aren't they? They're right under the poles, weren't they?
Of course. And here's the kick-off for Kalamunda. Nice kick-off.
Good kick-off.
They need to take this. Well taken.
Sam Wade who got that one.
Yes, nice take.
Oh, they ripped the
and
ball out.
Kalamunda, they've lost the ball, and Kalamunda have come up with it. And automatically in attack is Jensen with it. And he goes to ground on the 22.
Yeah.
That of the Associates. So they didn't need that, the Associates. And now they've coughed it up.
Charlie James has
Release,
pinched it.
release.
And they've come up with the ball.
Taken back. He was
There's the
onside.
kick.
Play on.
I thought he was offside. No, knock on he's played. Looked like the Kalamunda boy was offside there, but
It did a bit, didn't it?
he's
The ref's there.
He's called a knock on, and he'll play the scrum right on the 22, and
Knock
it's
on by Black.
Associates fee.
Yeah, the ref puffing and blowing a bit, can't you?
Trying to keep up with these young boys.
Time off, guys.
It was quite funny when he said at half time.
Take a break.
I don't like these Colts, they run too much.
Take a break. Hang on. Take a break, guys. Touch judge report.
Touch judge report.
Now he's
Time doesn't
called
stop in Colts, no.
Time doesn't stop, but he's called time out, but he
Yeah.
says time doesn't stop.
This side, on the deck down, there's the other hand on the ground, played it back.
Where about?
On the rough, on the floor.
Yeah?
Right,
Just here?
Yep.
Yeah?
Just, it came this way over here, and yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I think we'll play on.
Yeah.
As it was, but I'll have a chat with the skipper. Yep. Cool.
So I wonder who he's picked up. Oh, okay, a Sykes player. He's called the Sykes skipper, Callum Jacobson,
I'm
over.
going to play on with my original.
Now, I'm going to
Okay,
intervene here and say
I'm just
something.
giving a touch. He's a
The-
qualified.
The
referee.
person, well,
Okay.
he's
I'm
calling him a
getting-
qualified
I'm
referee. I was
getting
just about to
called
say
for
he's not qualified,
Not
but
a
he
hand on
is.
the rope.
So
And
now I think the ref
when you
did
guys
say
go
he's
into
going to
the
play
tackle
on,
and
but
jackal, you
Rob?
are going straight on. He needs to have that opportunity.
I'm
to
getting
place the
interference
ball,
here
okay?
from
Your
the
hooker especially, and your
mic of
flanker,
the
they go
referee.
straight onto the player and expect the penalty. He needs the opportunity to place that ball. Okay?
Give him a second.
Yes.
Now, he did say to the linesman that he's going to, or assistant, that he's going to play on. So there's a lot of time being wasted here.
Yeah, he is, isn't there?
We're going to
Now
continue with the scrum. Continue with the call. We're going to continue with the scrum.
That
The
was
call-
quite good hearing that as
the
an assistant,
goal ball.
coach, hearing his description, the fact that we are not allowing the opposition to place the ball, and it's a very fine line for us. You've got to release. The tackler has to release the player and give him that opportunity to place the ball. But it's the second, and it's always the second competing player coming in trying to steal the ball. It's a fine line between releasing and then the second player going in to try and steal that ball. It's very
Bind.
and it's a difficult one for refs to police
Set.
because it can be a very fine line, and each side has to really concentrate and
Balls out.
make sure that they are on board with how the referee views it, and that being adaptable to deal with the ref's interpretation and play according to how he
Advantage
sees
goals.
it.
2
And it could just
offside.
be a
Never
second.
retreated.
Now, Kalamunda have got the ball. They're on the halfway line, immediately in attack. And they're sending the ball up the field.
Ben Moran there.
It looked
Goal
like number
2.
10, Braden Carr, who took the kick there for Kalamunda. And the
Number
referee's
2.
blowing
Never
his whistle.
retreated.
Not retreating. So on the
That
halfway
was
line,
the
Kalamunda.
Sykes number 2, Tom Anderson. He's
Failing.
had a good aggressive game, Tom Anderson. He's obviously just a little bit too tight on the
Good yards.
good
Nice
yards.
kick,
It is
yeah.
good yards. Who was that number
Callum.
15 again?
Yeah,
Gonna
Solomon.
lead
Yeah,
with no
he's-
option soon.
Certainly got a good boot on him.
Yeah, he certainly has.
They've made the right decision there, Kalamunda, to have him kick. He's been right in the thick of it today.
Yeah, he's got a good step. He's got good pace. He runs nice and straight.
So Kalamunda will bring the ball back in about 10 metres out that of the try line, that of the Associates. They lead 29 points to 17. And the clock says coming up 23 minutes.
It's 5 tries to 3, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, Sykes stolen the ball. Got it in front of the first jumper. There goes Tom Anderson making a hit up the middle again. He's been busy, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's had a great game, Tom Anderson. Now the ball's out through the back line by Jacobson, who sent it out to, I didn't quite pick up the number, but Associates still in attack. Phillips with the ball. Nice offload.
Lincoln Bell, good tackle by Riley.
Knock on goal.
Riley, what's Riley's surname? Anderson, is it?
Yeah, Riley Anderson. for,
Great tackle
for Kalamunda.
on Lincoln Bell. He got his shoulder right
Ball's
in
not
his
out.
ribs.
Advantage over.
Matthews not happy, the big fella.
Lincoln Bell not happy. Yeah.
Matthews with it.
Oh, you got to tackle him low.
The only way to take those big boys down is via their legs, and it'll go out to the wing.
Oh, nice try in the corner.
Yes, nice try there. Number 20. Number 20 with a try for Kalamunda.
Right in the far right corner.
Takes the score out to 34 points to 17 with a kick to come. Well, where the Associates look like coming back at one point, And Kalamunda just come back with another try.
This will test you. This will test you.
They've certainly won this game in the second half.
Yeah, they certainly have, haven't they?
Because you couldn't pick who was going to win after the first half. It was very even. And Kalamunda have dominated the second half. That big fella right there, number 3's been very strong, Leon Matthews.
Yeah, I was expecting him to tire a bit, but he's
still going hard.
He's still going hard and strong, isn't he?
And Joshua Tapani, the other one, number 1.
Riley Anderson's having a great game too. He's everywhere, isn't he?
Number 22, Riley Anderson, very strong. Now this number 21's been good on the wing. He scored 2 tries this afternoon.
Yeah, he's been good, isn't he?
Yeah, he's had a nice game.
He's stayed out nice and wide and used the space.
Now here's the kick by Solomon. He's a long way out, and he sends that across the face of the post, and he misses it. So the score remains 34 points to 17. The scoreboard needs to be amended. We're 25 minutes in, about 10 minutes remaining, around 10 minutes remaining. The clock's now counting down. So someone's amended the clock and it's counting down. It reads 11 minutes and 7 seconds.
Oh, very well, they've updated the score, 34-17.
There it is. So now you've got a player going off here.
Right, who's gone off? I see Hugh Edwards is back on. I'm just trying to see who's gone off.
Number 7, I think it is. It looks like Hugh Edwards. Number 7, is it, or number 1? It might be 1.
Lockie Leggett, I see, is on. Oh, Sokes have managed to steal the ball.
Penalty to Associates.
9.
Nice how do you do by
9.
Matthews.
Riley. Off you go. Off you go.
Card.
I said to you at the
Number
game
9.
twice before the game,
Tiare
have
Sugden.
a chat to your team about talking to me
been
and the
carded.
way he was talking to me. I do not need him giving me a hand how to referee. Okay? Thank you.
Ooh, so that's number 9 in the bin, in the sin
number
bin.
9. Tiare Sugden. He's had a pretty good game.
He
He's
has had a
been
good
in the
game.
thick of it too.
That's a bit disappointing for Kalamunda because it takes him down to 14, gives Sokes a bit of an opportunity here.
As they send the ball up to about
5 yards out.
oh yeah, about 5 to 7
Can't be
yards
inside the
out.
5, matey. Can't be inside the 5. Got to be on the 5.
No, it's right. It's about 5 out. Yeah. So Associates in attack here. They'll bring the ball back into play. Who'll take the throw here, Rob?
Tom Anderson will be throwing in, our number 2. And I suspect we will be seeing Michael Kalis.
Gold.
This going to Michael Kalis.
Now here's the play. Associates looking to bounce back,
Oh,
Went
Manesh
back,
Kelly.
play on.
seeding a try.
Here goes Tom Anderson, trying to hit it up. Good
they
defence by Kalamunda.
Yeah, they lost a few
Lockie
metres
Phillips
there.
getting it out to Sam Waite.
Out to the back line, steps back in.
Riley. I got 10.
That's Ben Moran, number 20, who went to ground there. Now a chance here with an overlap. Nice cover defence there by Kalamunda.
Release. Got black. Black.
And
Yeah, they didn't. That's exactly
you are
what
off your feet. Release the player.
yeah, well, he was trying to release the ball, so all in favour there of the Associates. Nice step back in off the left foot.
That's Hugh Edwards trying to drive it up there.
And they're only a metre out. They might score here. Yeah, nice strong hard
Nice
hit.
strong hard hit from number 1, from the Kalamunda number 1.
Tapania.
Tapania.
Yeah, strong tackle. And here's number 20.
Ben Moran.
Ben Moran. He's had a good
Oh, nice
second
leg
half and he
drive by him.
scores.
Oh,
Ben Moran, nice try.
Oh, great try.
34 points to 22 now with a kick to come.
They need one more for a game on, don't they?
One more, yes.
8 minutes to go.
He's got an option to drop kick, has he? And
Yeah, I think he
bit rushed.
was a bit rushed. I think he had a bit of a word with the Sykes player, somewhat lackadaisically bringing the kicking tee on.
Yeah, too long.
Too slow.
So 34 points to 22 in favour of Kalamunda, and they're not rushing back to take this kick off. So they lead by 12 points. One more try, and we have a very strong last 5 minutes.
Yeah, the Kalamunda boys are being a bit slow coming up here.
Here's the kickoff.
Oh, great kick-off again.
Nice taken. Nicely taken there by the Associates player. And they send the ball up to 5 metres inside their own halfway line. Good running onto the ball there. Lockie
Great
Phillips,
defence.
was it?
Great defence by Tapana again. Oh,
Well,
5 black, straight onto the player.
puny to par with a hard hit for Kalamunda. And the
poor
other
old
one there,
Liam Morkel got into that one, didn't he? Was a great tackle.
Hang on.
he got straight back
Riley.
up.
Riley.
Here we go.
5 to go. You got 1 in the bin. Yep. Do not let me put any more in the bin. I'll give you 30 seconds now. Your number 5 player fell straight onto the player. He did not do anything but went straight onto him. Negative play.
So late tackle there by number 5. Now I don't have the
Yeah, I'll
name
give
of
him
number
30 seconds.
5 on my
Control the
sheet,
discipline.
but he has defended very strongly.
He has been very, very strong in defence, hasn't he?
Those two props they got there, Tapania and Matthews, Leon Matthews, they're huge. And
They
that's
are,
been
they-
an advantage for Kalamunda.
Yeah,
Those
and
two.
they've shown great ball skills as well. You know, they haven't just driven up; they've actually drawn and passed out. They've done very, very well.
Now good ground, good meters there by your boys, the Associates.
Yeah.
Sends it up to the 22 or just short of the 22, and the ball will come back into play. Here's the throw.
Oh,
No, they've lost. They've handed the ball over. Comes up number 22, Riley Anderson with it. They're on their 22. Oh, he's picked up the ball. So here we go. Associates now in attack. Nice counter work. Looking to send it out to the back. They need an overlap.
Advantage, knock on. Knock on by Gold, no advantage.
Well, they had their chance there, Rob.
they certainly did. They had a bit of an overlap out wide, and they just couldn't get the passing right, could they?
Yeah, into these
Knock on by
final
Gold.
5
No
minutes.
advantage,
There's a
guys.
few tired legs out there.
A lot of subs on at the moment for Sykes. We've
Scrum's not
got almost half the team
Everyone else
changed
can come
out.
over. Everyone else come over.
So we've got number
Everyone else come
number
over.
18
Get
on,
the scrum ready.
which is Nick Merritt. So he looks like he's come on from Manesh Kelly.
And the scrum down on the 22. That
Lock-
of the
lock-
Kalamunda 22, and they feed the scrum too. Sorry, Rob.
Inside.
I'm just trying to
Inside.
see what we've got Tom Anderson in at prop, Hugh Edwards in at hooker. Oh, I see Lincoln Bell's gone off, so he must have hurt his leg in that crunching
Right.
tackle about 5 minutes ago.
What's wrong?
I would give Kalamunda a good
Drop.
20, 30 kilos heavier in that pack
Bind.
over the Associates.
Just in the front row, I think they'd be 40, 50
Set.
kilos heavier, wouldn't they?
And with that, the Associate, your forward pack are quite strong, considering they're giving them.
Oh,
that
tight end. We've got a tight end.
He's picked up the ball. I can't quite see what's
Oh,
happening. They hand it over, and
is it going to be out?
it's not going to quite. It does reach touch, just short of the 40. And the Associates, they play on.
Play it.
Number 20, that's Ben Moran. He goes to ground on the 40.
4 black offside.
So the Associates need to create an overlap here, or they're bringing it up the middle. Big hard hit there by Papuni
Need to
Tapar.
keep the ball. That's it. Callum McGilvray hitting it up. Lockie Phillips heading off, stepping.
Still playing advantage. 4 black offside.
So Associates in attack
Lockie
now.
Phillips hitting it up
They send it up to
around
the
the
22.
outside.
There's the release.
Advantage over.
Nice pass. Number 16.
Advantage.
That's
That was
14 black.
Sweeney.
Dangerous tackle.
No, it's Lockie Leggett actually. I think that must
is
have.
it?
Oh,
He's
that's a
got the
big.
wrong Guernsey on, has he?
Yeah.
Still playing advantage. 14 black. Dangerous tackle.
Phillips.
14. 14.
I think they're going to
Riley.
run out of time, associates. He's not happy, the ref.
No, the ref's
14.
not happy.
He's calling over the captain again, Riley Anderson.
You picked him up, his legs went horizontal, off you go.
There he goes, 2.
Well, that's a shame because he's had a really good game there, number
He's
14.
been strong, yeah. That's
Yeah.
Awatia
He's not coming on.
Papuni Tapa.
He went off it with 9 minutes to go.
He's been one of their best players. Papuni
He went
Tapa.
off with 9 minutes to go, Riley.
Oh,
Now, how
Your
can
first one, Riley, your first one went off when there was 9 minutes on the
9
clock. He
minutes.
does not come back on.
right.
It's our ball again, son.
So associates need to take advantage of that, and they're not.
no. Just a couple of little lapses, a couple of little knock-ons, and they've paid the penalty, haven't they? Because if they scored another one, well, they're basically out of time. But if they score another one and they get a conversion and they get within the 7 points, they get a bonus point. So it would be good if they could do something here, but it's not there put in the scrum. So
Big one. Call him in, Rod.
So the clock says 1 minute remaining. The clock on our screen here says 35:30. So
Fine.
I don't know who's winning the battle there with the clocks, but
Set.
I think the referee will call
Don't wait for me. Go.
time very shortly. Now here's
it was another tight head again. Oh no, it's come out the
Go.
mouth.
Again.
this might be the last
Have it again,
play
guys.
for the game
Black ball.
I
coming
think
up.
you're right.
Sun's gone down behind the stands and
Come on, guys. Come on, half. Go.
immediately becomes quite cool.
Yeah, the temperature's dropped 5 degrees, just like that, isn't it?
He's not coming on. Come on, guys. Come on, Black. Let's go.
I think the boys have had enough. I think they're looking for the showers. The Colts. Now the
Crowd.
scrum will be packed, but the referee lays down the law. Here's the scrum.
Fine.
Kalamunda to feed.
Set.
34
Go.
points
Put
to
it in, put it in,
22
put it
in favour of Kalamunda. They've dominated this second half. They win the scrum. There's the kick out in the full. So the associates will get one. Nah, referee calls it. I thought that was the last play.
Yeah, no, you were right. Last play. Anyway, good
Well, there it
game.
is. Yeah, good.
Certainly very entertaining, wasn't it?
Well,
Good running.
The first half was 19-12 in favour of Kalamunda, and the game's finished up Kalamunda 34, Associates 22, defeating Kalamunda by 12 points in the Colts clash. The reserves game about to come. Join us. Thanks for your time, Rob. Are you staying with us with the reserves?
No,
or are you going to-
I know nothing about the reserves, so I will pass over to somebody who does.
It's been a pleasure to have you.
No,
company.
lovely to.
So there's the Colts clash, 34 points to 12. Rob Waite is about to leave us. Thanks, Rob. Thanks for your assistance.
It's a pleasure. Thank you very much.
It's been a pleasure having you, and a very entertaining first half. As I said, 19-12 to Kalamunda in the first half. It was a very even clash, and then finishing up 34 points to 22. Kalamunda dominated the second half. Associates bounced back. Thanks, Rob, as he leaves us. And
Thank you.
our reserve grade clash will join us in about 5 or so minutes. So we'll take a break here from Allen Park.